FGN Bond is now open for the month of July. The bond have the interest rate of 15.71 this time around. Probably you know what we're talking about or not, but in this video I'm going to explain to you how you can participate in this. Just watch along and get more knowledge on how to deal with your finances and how to make extra money for yourself, which is actually very important. And what is FGN bond is what we call the federal government bond, which was made easy for participants, for Nigerians or non-Nigerians also. It's a retail bond backed by government. What are we saying particularly? When you talk about bond, you're talking about government raising money from the citizens or from the participants. And that is what we call the bond. Or the other way around, it means whereby the citizens of the country or non-citizens also can participate in this. They lend government money. They lend their money to the government at a particular rate. And this rate is being determined by DMO office. Who are the DMO office? They are the debt management office. All of us, we've been hearing that government is borrowing money outside and this and that. But at the same time, the government is also borrowing money from its citizens within the country. So it is not only external debt we're talking about here, we're talking about internal debt. So these are part of the internal debt. So how can you take an advantage from this money being lent from you, or the opportunity given by the government for you to lend them your money? And this is what I am trying to say here. So the one for this month is open, and this usually comes every month. Between the 1st and 7th of the month, 1st and 6th of the month, the bond will be open. And it's an easy entry for anybody that wants to participate. Instead of you leaving your money lying idle somewhere or leaving your money in one savings account whereby you won't be able to get anything closer to what this DMO office is offering. The interest rate you have from your savings account is just far lesser than what this opportunity will give to you. And this is also the one, like for example, the one for this month opens for 2 years. That is the tenor that you're going to wait for you to get your money. And the opportunity here is that every quarter you get interest back on your money, because the duration, which we call the tenor, like 1 year tenor, 2 year tenor, so that is it. So if you are going for the one of a 2 year tenor, then you know that your money is going to stay with the government for 2 years, which is at 15.72 annually. So definitely every 3 months, which we have 4 quarters in a year, so definitely every 3 months you get money back from the government. This offer for this month just opened yesterday, and it's going to close on the 10th of July. So you need to be proactive to do something about this. Put your money where it's going to hand something for you. It is not too much to have an amount like 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira to enter. So if you do this, you enter with 5,000 naira, which happens to be the minimum, and after you put 5,000, you can also add 1,000 extra on it. So you can go as far as 50 million naira. So, but the minimum that you can enter with is just 5,000 naira. I don't know why many of us don't take this advantage to reap extra money or get extra income from somewhere. So, which many people are doing, but many people are not doing. And that is what I want you to know. As a diasporan or a Nigerian living in Nigeria, you can also take this advantage and lend your money to the government. 5,000 naira minimum, up to 50 million naira. So you can do that. There's nothing stopping you. And again, it is full government ban. It's backed. Government backed this one. It's not as if you're going to lose your money. The government has guaranteed this, and it is risk-free. And you're not going to pay any interest on it. For example, the withholding tax. I'm talking about the tax. You're not going to pay any tax on this. I'm talking about the withholding tax. So it's withholding tax is not going to be charged on this one. So, usually the government charge about 10% withholding tax on the profit you make on all this financial instrument. But with this one, you're not going to be charged at all. So, but how do you subscribe? You can subscribe by going through your stockbrokers. If you don't have stockbrokers, you won't be able to do this one. So get a stockbroker or contact your bank and let your bank explain to you. But I'm going to explain how you're going to get into it for you right here. So what you need is exactly, you need a CSCS number. So you get a CSCS number, which your stockbroker is going to get for you, or you contact your bank and your bank is going to get this for you. Then you need your BVN also. Your information will have to match The information in the BVN will have to be the one, because the BVN is the basis for whatever it is that you're doing in the banks these days. So definitely the information right there in the BVN will have to tally with the one we have in your CSCS account. So put your next of kin and you fill the form. You remember we talked about next of kin. I made a video about next of kin a couple of days ago. So you fill all these forms, all the information that is necessary is going to be filled in that form. So you need to just try this one out and see if it is going to be, okay for you. It's a means of investment and a very soft way for you to get in if you want to get in. At 5,000 naira, you can keep doing this one every month that this offer opens. Then, before you know it, putting 5,000 naira somewhere instead of putting your savings account goes a long way with the amount of money or the amount of rate that you're going to get from the DMO office. For example, this offer that opened on Monday, the 6th of July 2026, closes on Friday, July 10th, 2026, and the settlement date is on the 15th of July 2026. So 2-year bond due 15th of July 2028. So if you go in like that for the 2-year own, then you will be going in with a rate of 14.716 per annum. That is what you're going to be going in with. So just to correct myself, it is 2 years and 3 years. So definitely one of for 3-year bond, if you go in, then your money is going to come back to you. The principal and the interest that you're going to hand on it will come back to you on the 15th of July 2029. So that comes at 15.715 per annum. So 15.72, so to say, is going to come back to you. You get your quarterly interest on this. You divide the numbers of years, for example 2 years and the 3 years, just divided them into every 3 months. So every 3 months you keep getting something back on that 5,000 naira that you put in there. You can put as much as like I said 50 million naira. You can put as much as that, but just know that your capital will come back to you at the end of the tunnel. End of 2 years, end of 3 years, or whatever tenor was advertised or that will be advertising in the future, your money will come back to you, the principal and the rate, the interest that will come back to you all together. So meaning that you're not going to lose your money, rather you're getting a lot of money back from the government. So, and your money that you put in there is backed by government. When government backs something, you know that you're not going to lose your money, you're going to lose nothing on it. So it is government backed, the federal government of Nigeria backed this up. We have this also in every jurisdiction all around the world, whereby the government will have to come back to the people and raise some money. So government of Nigeria now raise this, like I said in the beginning, they raise this or they do this every month. So, and the minimum that you can use to enter is 5. So it's an advantage for every one of us that lives in the diaspora. Just keep putting 5,000 naira or more than that into this, into this offer. Then there you'll be able to reap the benefit of what you're working for. Nigerians also can take advantage of this. If you have more questions on this, you can go to the comment section and ask me, and I will be able to explain more to you. I can even talk more about the interest rate, if that is your main concern, what you're going to gain from the money that you are putting aside. So you see, they made it very important and very easy. So you cannot tell me, even if you work in Nigeria with the silly minimum wage, you still have the chance. If you really want to do something for yourself, you can also keep this 5,000 naira aside for whatever it is that you need it for in the future. Thank you for watching. This is Chokitable Media. Don't forget to share this, like and subscribe, and put your questions or comments in the comment section, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching, and bye bye for now.